And we are live. Hi, everyone. It's Rochie, aka TheFrugalistaMOM. Yes, I am the girl or I am the woman behind TheFrugalistaMOM.com. I'm a food allergy lifestyle blogger. I'm a food allergy mentor, recipe developer, and of course, a mom of four. So, welcome to another episode of Getting Candid with Rochie. And since we are Oops. And since we are here right now, oops. Okay. So there you go. Since we are here right now, oops, are we good? Okay. So it's another Wednesday night and it's October 14th and it's October 15th in Manila. So hello guys. We are celebrating Filipino American Heritage Month and tonight I have a very special guest. She is the owner and the chief jewelry designer of Sunkissed Pinay. Yes, if you're not familiar with the brand, well, guess what? You will know more about it. She's also a fellow Lasalista. Yes, Animo Lasal. Without further ado, it's Maria from Sunkissed Pinay. Hi, Maria.
Yeah, I'm wearing my LaSalle shirt right now.
Ooh, see now
Yeah.
okay, I have a LaSalle shirt, but it doesn't fit me anymore.
I know I made sure to get this. Well, this is unisex, so I can fit in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I need to buy another shirt, a bigger one.
Okay.
Okay, too much information again. Anyway, so how are you in California?
I'm good. We're surviving. I mean, we're doing the virtual learning, which is taking up too much time. I mean, it's a struggle, but we doing what we have to do and just trying to run the business at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Just run a business and take care of kids at home, right?
Yeah, it's nothing.
So, I just want to ask, are you a first generation Filipino American?
So first generation is when you
You're
come here.
you're the one who moved.
Oh, my parents are the first generation. So I guess I'm second generation. So
Mm-hmm.
they came here. Like I think my mom came here right after high school. She went straight to college when she came here, and then my dad came here from the military.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So you are full Filipino, or I would say half.
Full
Or
Filipino. Full Filipino.
okay, full
It's,
Filipino.
it's funny. Like I have a video on TikTok where I'm joking. I'm speaking to the viewer, asking. I kind of made it like an infomercial, and
Mm-hmm.
it says, "Are you being asked if do you look Filipino?" But everyone took that as if I'm trying to say that I don't look Filipino. And then like all of the comments, I got so many comments saying, "You look Filipino. What are you talking about? You look Filipino." I'm like, I'm not talking about me. I'm asking the viewer if they get that question a lot. I don't know, but because I think I look Filipino. Like I've only been once asked if I was something else, but no one ever confuses me as anything else. I think I look 100% Filipino.
Well, not actually for me, I can't say that because ever since, even in the airport, I
Uh-huh.
would be often confused sometimes Korean, Chinese,
Okay.
Japanese, and I think unless I talk or, I really have something with me that's very Filipino,
Mhm.
nobody knows I'm Filipino. Actually, even the Vietnamese, the one we were doing in our nail salon,
Mhm.
because they've known me already. So if they have a new staff in there, they always use me as, somebody to fool the new employee. Because the
Okay.
new employee will speak to me in Vietnamese, and I'm like, I'm not Vietnamese. And he's like, usually he would fight or she would fight with me that, no, you're Vietnamese. And they're like, no, she's
Oh.
Filipino.
I can see that. Like when I look at you, I would question it. Like I wouldn't be sure. I could see
Mhm.
that. Yeah. I think for me, because I'm so morena, I don't know. I never get confused for anything except like they all know I'm Filipino.
Okay, so hi, Ethel. Yes, she said she's also confused as Spanish all the time, right? Were you confused as Spanish too?
Just once when I was a teenager, someone started speaking Spanish to me, because I lived in an area where there were a lot of Mexicans, but that was the only time, I think. The only time ever.
Actually, my husband is funny because he's always confused as Mexican or Hispanic. And
Oh,
they would talk to him
oh,
like, hey, amigo. And he's like, I don't understand you.
oh my
I was
God.
like, I'm sorry. But anyway, so growing up, because you were born here in the US, so what do you think are the advantages of being a Filipino?
I think now because of social media, it's there's so much pride in where you come from. I think now it's much more bigger than compared to when I was growing up. Because like when I was growing up, like we didn't see a lot of that. I mean, in high school, all I learned about was that Aquino got killed during the election. That was the only thing I learned about the Philippines growing up here in the States. Maybe it's changed now. I don't know, but I'd say we have a beautiful country. You know, there's so many. It's just rich. We're rich in culture. The food is good, but um, we're all really nice, hospitable. I mean, everyone always says we're hospitable, and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's true. I mean, I think our people are just very warm and nice in
Mhm.
general. Yeah.
How about the disadvantages? I know you've been in a Filipino community, so what do you think are the disadvantages?
I think um I think part of it, like maybe the representation of us
Mhm.
here in the US, like I growing up, like I didn't see a lot of Filipinos in the mainstream media. It's only if I did, it was they were part Filipino, but you couldn't tell. Like there wasn't like a like a strong Filipino person in our like in the culture that we could see and look up to. And because I used to sing, I was in choir and I performed, but I never ever took it seriously. Like I never thought like I could be a singer because I never saw any really big Filipino singers out there. And I used to make fun of representation. Like I didn't think it was a big deal, but when I think back on it, I'm pretty sure I might have taken it more seriously if I had seen like bigger artists. You know, like if there were like maybe if Bruno Mars was popular back then, I would have taken it more seriously because you know he's Filipino.
Mhm.
You know, but back then, I mean, there were like I know there were a lot of Filipino artists in the '90s that they did have a like relative success, but it would have been really nice to see someone like at I guess it's wishful thinking, like the Mariah Carey level, you know, at
Mhm.
a big level, like Bruno Mars, he's that at a big level. So I think like the representation. I mean, up to now, I mean, it's getting better, but it's still a struggle. I mean, I'm seeing a lot more Filipino actors like in shows and movies, so that it's really nice. So it's a step in the right direction, but it'd be nice to see more of that. You know, I think our representation needs to grow. You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
and to think they said we've been here in the U.S. since the 1500s, right?
Yeah, I know. And what is that show Grey's Anatomy? It's like how many Filipino nurses are there? It's like and like there
Yep.
were they didn't I never watched the show, but didn't they say there was not even one shown throughout the whole show? I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't know exactly what it was, but I someone had said that and I'm like that makes sense. It's like they're not even representing that accurately.
Yeah. Actually, I
Yeah.
never watched Grey's Anatomy, but that's what we always say because and not only Grey's Anatomy, I think there's some shows like ER or whatever,
Yeah.
like those medical shows. They
Yeah.
say the first thing you're gonna see when you enter a hospital is basically a Filipino,
Yeah, it's
and
true.
they're not there, right?
Yeah, they're not there. Yeah,
And yeah, I think that's something that really sad. And actually, I could relate because my daughter, we are in a small town here in New Jersey.
okay.
She actually in her grade level,
Mm-hmm.
she's the only Filipino since she
Mm-hmm.
was in first grade until sophomore in high she until freshman in high school. She's a sophomore now.
Uh-huh.
And for one weird reason, somebody moved.
Mm-hmm.
A Filipino moved in town. So
Uh-huh.
she's like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna graduate as the only Filipino in
Oh,
the high school." And we're laughing because ever since I mean, her sister, in other batches, there are Filipinos, but for her, she's like, I'm the only Filipino, and most people confuse her as Hispanic.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, because she's more morena, and then
Mhm.
And she's like, everybody thinks I'm Hispanic.
Mm. And she's the only Filipino in her grade. It was
Yes, in
wow,
her grade.
wow.
And but now there's two of them because somebody moved over the summer.
Okay.
And he was like, "Are you Filipino?" And he was like so excited to have like one because it's simply weird, right?
Yeah, it is. I can't imagine like growing up like that. I mean, it must be like a different kind of challenge. Because I grew
Mhm.
up with I grew up with a lot of Filipinos. Like San Diego area, there's a lot of Filipinos there. So yeah, there was a lot of Filipinos when I went to school. So that was nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of Filipinos, you even though you're born here, you actually have more Filipino experience. I mean, I would say nice Filipino experiences because you studied in the Philippines, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It wasn't my choice. But yeah, it was a fun experience. It was a fun experience. Yeah, I liked
So
it a
how
lot.
do you yeah, what was the difference? Like from growing up Filipino here and you actually been in the Philippines?
I think a lot. The humor is very different. It's very corny, very slapstick. Um, I don't know. It's hard to tell because I'm looking at it through a Fil-Am lens. Like I think
Mhm.
everyone was really nice to me because I spoke English. I think just because they're curious, like, oh, where are you from? So I think in general it was just a really nice experience. Everyone there was nice, and I went to LaSalle and everyone spoke English there, so
Yeah.
I didn't learn Tagalog, which I'm kind of mad at. I mean, I wish I learned it. What's funny is that I met a lot of other Fil-Ams there, and the majority of them also went to college there. It wasn't their choice. It was like you got in trouble from your parents, or it's pretty common. I'm not saying all of them, but I met a lot of Fil-Ams who went to college there. It was not their choice to go to college there.
Really? Actually, now I want to. I said I want to ship my daughter because she's in her sophomore year. No, senior year. My
Uh-huh.
oldest, and actually she wanted to go there. She's like, I want to be with Lolo and Lola over there because I'll be spoiled. And I said, you
Um,
will be spoiled, but because of COVID, I don't think you're gonna go there.
yeah, it's really hard right now. I think like I think when you arrive, you get quarantined, and then if you go to like a province, you get quarantined again, and then if you go to like I guess a deeper province area, you get quarantined again or something. It's just
Mhm.
I mean I don't get it. You're quarantined. Why can't you just go straight there, right? I don't know.
Yeah. No, because
I
I think they're stricter because it depends on the because the towns are smaller there and there's a huge population. So when
okay.
you go across, I would say across the border from
Mhm.
another town, it's like you're the responsibility. So you might be spreading the virus on their cleaner town.
Yeah,
I would say that's
I guess you can
probably
never
it.
be too safe, right?
Mhm. So speaking of that one, I've watched all your videos and you're making a lot of those memes and it's so funny.
Thank you.
And for those of you who haven't seen her, she is actually Sunkissed Pinay in TikTok, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
And
do silly stuff there.
it is so silly because it's actually I would say it's just like one of those jokes from Joko, that kind of humor,
Similar
like
kinds. Yeah.
growing up and
Yeah,
then
yeah. Making fun or joking about the quirks of our culture. You
yeah,
know. Yeah, yeah.
like what your mom would say or
Pretty much. But I actually triggered a bunch of Filipinos in the Philippines with one of my videos because I didn't mean any disrespect from it, but it's like so the first clip I wish I could show it, but the first clip I'm walking out, I'm pretty much just teasing about how in the Philippines at some of the wedding receptions people wear jeans
oh
like
yes.
so they
Mhm.
were pants. And like I experienced that personally when I went to a wedding in the Philippines. But there were a lot of Filipinos who are mad at that video. Like we have style. I'm not like disrespecting it. I'm telling you this is what I saw. But I mean
Yeah.
some people took it to heart. And what's funny is that I have a cousin here in the States who got married. Some people wore jeans there, and that was in the States,
Mhm.
So it's like, I don't know. It's just funny. You can't please everyone, but I
Yeah.
thought it was a funny. It kind of went semi-viral. So I think
Yeah.
that's why we got a lot of, I guess,
Right.
negative and positive comments.
Mhm.
I think it was funny.
Oh, it reminded me of one of those videos. But see, I never seen anybody had bad comments on it. It's Sharon Cuneta's Between Walang Ningning. And then the Filipinos are actually putting food, like their take home food,
Uh-huh.
because it says balutin mo ako
Oh
means
yeah, yeah,
wrap.
yeah. I know that.
And I'm like, this is the funniest thing I've seen.
So
But it's
dramatic.
like, yeah, it's so dramatic in this one, but it's all the wrapping. But I said, nobody, I never seen any bad comment about it.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I guess
Because you're
TikTok.
not Sharon Cuneta said it.
I didn't know it was her song. I heard the song, but what's fun? I heard that song because of TikTok. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've seen a few videos of that where people are making balot. Oh, so balot, yeah, not balot.
Balot.
Yeah,
Making balot. See, I like it when you say that. It's so Lasalista.
it's so arte. I'm not trying to be arte, but I mean, I say things weird.
Uh,
Yeah,
It's okay. Most Filipinos talk that way anyway.
yeah. I had some friends in high school make fun of me because I said caldereta, because I said caldereta, like so, like puti. Like I don't know.
Actually, that's how my kids say it. Thinking about it, that's what they are saying. It's
They say
caldereta.
it. I don't know.
And the adobo.
Oh, I don't say it like that.
So how do you say it?
Adobo.
Wow, very good. So now, so I assume that you are not, since you went to college in the Philippines, but you are not in the medical field, right?
No, no, just this. Just this.
Okay. So what do you think is your experience? Because most Filipinos actually here in the US are
Mhm.
often labeled as nurses, doctors, medical technologists, pharmacists, anything in the medical field or
Yeah.
IT.
Mhm.
So I've been asked many times, but I'm not. So we have a typical Filipino stereotype. So I know you didn't go on that path. How did it go with your mom?
Um, I don't know. I went to school. When I went to LaSalle. I was originally wanting to be a psychologist, like because I took psychology. But no one ever guided me with like, you need to do this, 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 this. After that, you need to have a GPA of this to get into this master's degree. Like nobody guided me with like the specific things that I needed to be a psychologist. So when I graduated from LaSalle, and then I tried to get into a master's program, I didn't even try. I just looked up the requirements, and then I saw I didn't have the science classes I needed. My minor GPA, not my majors, but my minor GPA was not high enough. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do now? So she wasn't never, she pressured me once in a while to like do something in the medical field, but I don't know. I told her I would go back to school because I went and did accounting. So she's like, okay,
Mhm.
you can be an accountant. And then that didn't happen. Like I went online schooling for accounting, and I even passed the CPA exam, but
Mhm.
no one would hire me because I didn't have real technical accounting experience. I had minor accounting experience, like accounts receivable, payable, but no real deep accounting knowledge.
Mhm.
I just passed the exam, but no one would hire me. So I just got a regular I just got a regular office job at a school district. It was
Mhm.
a like the admin work for the food and nutrition department at a school
Oh.
district. So she was kind of happy with that because it was a government job. It had a pension. So she was pretty much happy because Filipinos, if you have a government job, has a pension, you're pretty much good. Like, oh, you're
Yeah.
military, oh, you got a pension, oh, that's good. That's good. Medical
Oh,
field,
I,
that's good.
I, I forgot the postal worker.
Oh yeah, that was something she had mentioned. Yeah, she mentioned a government job, postal work. For my husband, she recommended military. The standard Filipino career path. So it was recommended. But when I got that school district job, she didn't give me a hard time, pretty much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Actually, one of your memes is about your choice when you're saying you're starting your business. I think I've seen one of those videos.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just exaggerating that.
No, but that is so funny. So, speaking of that, I know you had your own business, right? You're now having your own business.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
what did your mom or your family first thought about it?
Well, at first they were a little cautious, but my mom knows I'm stubborn, so I'm gonna do what I want. Well, I get that from her because she's like the queen of stubborn. But I think I had already been successful for about over a year, so she had a little bit more confidence, and
Mhm.
it wasn't so bad. And like I kind of had the limit of my job. Like I had called them a few times, and I was crying like I don't want to do this anymore.
Mhm.
I don't want to work anymore. And so I mean when your daughter calls you crying, you can't really say no, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I and I wasn't asking them for help. So it was. I think it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad.
Mhm.
If you guys out there watch my TikTok videos, I do exaggerate a lot of the stuff between me and my mom for comedic
It's
effect.
good though.
Thank you.
That's what my kids do anyway. That's why they're scared if I start exaggerating my own thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's talk about Sunkissed Pinay. What inspired you to start it?
Well, like there were. I made jewelry before. It was just I started out making just regular bead jewelry, just like bead bracelets, bead earrings, and then it graduated to like special. I don't know if those hand chains where it's like a ring and it connects to the bracelet.
Oh yeah, just like from those I would say from the Indian ones,
Yeah,
jewelry
something
that
like that.
yeah.
I started making a lot of those, and it was doing good, but it was really like tedious to make, like hand make all of them. And then I was looking for gifts, like Christmas gifts for some of my nieces, and they're really big on Filipino pride. And I was trying to look up some stuff. Oh, can I? Can you see me? Am I? You kind of froze on the screen.
Mhm.
Okay, you know you froze on my screen, so I wasn't sure if I was going through. But you
Yeah.
can see me moving, right?
You're good.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I was trying to look up some Filipino inspired gifts for my nieces, and I don't know. All I could find was big T-shirts or just like very bold Filipino pride shirts. And like I was able to find a few women's stuff, and I thought they were cute and they appreciated the gifts, but I never saw them wear it because they were like always wearing cute girly stuff. And then I was looking at the designs. I was like, why don't I put this on jewelry so we can, like, us females can represent our Filipino culture without having to, change our outfits. Like, we can still look cute, like, wear cute girly stuff and still represent. It's more subtle, that could
Mhm.
be worn with anything. So that's how I got into it.
Mm. So can you tell us the inspiration for the name Sunkissed Pinay?
Oh, expiration?
Now the inspiration for the
Oh,
name.
inspiration. Um, because Filipinos are very morena, like naturally morena. So I thought
Mhm.
sun kissed. I thought that was cute, and Pinay. So it would be easily, you can easily tell it was for Filipinos.
Mhm.
I kind of regret not saying Pinoy, but I don't know. It's like, do boys want to be called sun kissed? I don't know. Because,
think so.
it's like because I originally made it for just women, but then
Mhm.
when I first launched it, I got so many requests from men, like, oh, I want that too. I want a necklace for me too. Can this fit on me? But it's like it's too small, like it's petite, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
recommend it for men. But I have a men's line now, like a few products
Mhm.
for the men. But like my husband was saying, see, you shouldn't have made it Pinay. But I mean, I can't do anything anymore. The sun gets Pinay, so
No, it's fine. Actually, I love it. Now, for those of you who are wondering, like, what is it? I'm actually wearing this necklace. You see, I love it right away when I saw it on Instagram
Mhm.
because it's very, I would say it's dainty. It's
Yeah,
not like over the top, like not like a really cultural, exaggerated jewelry.
yeah.
So it's very subtle. Now this one is the is it what do you call that? The sun heart?
The heart sun, yeah, sun
Yes.
heart.
So it has that one, and I love it that it's just something like a regular jewelry.
Every day
Yeah,
piece.
everyday jewelry. And then I fell in love with this. Okay, guys, let me show you that one. I know it's a little shiny, but it says Mahal kita. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, that's the perfect bracelet. I love, love, love it. I was like looking. And actually, I missed when you had custom order. I didn't see it right away. The one that it's really in gold.
Oh, the 14K gold.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was super stressful. I'm actually going to be receiving those orders in a few days. It's
Mhm,
it's taken a while, but we might open up another window in November. We're going to see
mhm,
if it depends. If people are interested, then we'll do it because I need to have a certain number of orders for it to be profitable.
mhm.
The shipping cost is so expensive, and like just to get it custom made, it's like so
Yeah.
expensive. So if it's only like two people, it's like it's it's kind of not worth it, you know. So it's like I have that's why I have to do windows.
Okay. Okay. For those of you who are asking, what are they talking about in this
Oh,
one? Can you tell more about your jewelry?
oh yeah.
Like what is?
Our jewelry is really affordable. It's stainless steel, but we've had a lot of people wanting saying that they want real gold, and we can do that. It's just so expensive. Like I don't have the money to get a lot of
Yeah.
inventory of that, so it has to be custom ordered. So I only plan to do that maybe 3 or 4 times a year, maybe every quarter. And we just did our first round last September, and we're receiving it like in a few days. And we've gotten a little bit like some people who have missed that window are asking if I'm going to open it up again. So we might be doing that in November. I will be announcing that. So like if you want, you guys can follow me, just so you can keep up to date and know the next time I have an opening for that.
Yeah, because actually, what I like about your jewelry is that since it's not over the top, it's dainty. It's
Hmm.
actually something that you could really wear as pure silver or pure gold. So,
Yeah,
guys, if you see it, you can actually see. If you look at it, her jewelry is something that it looks okay. Most Filipinos will say yes, it looks tunay.
oh
Right? It
yeah.
looks real. Even though it's stainless steel, it looks like silver, and then they have a gold, and they also have a rose gold color, right?
Yeah,
And then it's very dainty, it's very cute, and you could actually. And the best part is it's very affordable.
yeah. I want
Because I would say fashion jewelries tend to be more expensive. I mean, I would say for the caliber of what you're doing, it
to.
could be priced way, way up there,
Hmm.
but you made it really affordable. So that's why I think most people would say because it looks like the real jewelry, they really made a request for having a 14
Yeah,
karat gold one,
yeah. I
right?
know. Like on the TikToks, or I get a lot of comments like asking if it was real gold. I'm like, no, it's stainless steel. So I think it gives them the idea that they'd want it in real gold, I guess.
Yeah, because it's actually, I would say you made it in a very elegant way, or it's not as elegant as say, but I would say,
Hmm.
okay, the term I could use is classic. It's a
Okay.
classic piece of jewelry that
Yeah.
you would think that you can pass from generation to generation because everybody
Yeah.
can wear it,
Yeah. And
right?
that's what I want it to be like something that's not, yeah, not too flashy that you can always wear. It's not like too so trendy that you can't wear it after a while. Like
Mhm.
just classy every day. Every day.
Yeah, that's why I love it. Now, what are your best sellers right now for some of your products?
Um, just the regular Philippine sun necklace.
Hmm.
Just a regular Philippine sun necklace, and these new ones too, the hoop earrings that I'm wearing. Right now, they're really popular.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, that is pretty.
yeah, we just launched it about a week or two ago, and they've been selling really well.
Hmm. Are they light? I mean, are they? Because I know some earrings can be heavy. Are they lightweight?
They're surprisingly light. Like I haven't worn big earrings since I was in college because I don't know. I never wore a lot of jewelry like when I worked or anything. So I haven't worn big earrings since college, and I wore this to a party a few days ago, and like I didn't notice them. They didn't bother me. They're really
Mhm.
light. I think they're only like 6 grams each. So if
Show
you
it. Show it. Hold it right
they're only 6 grams each. Okay, let me take that.
Ooh, see?
Oh,
It's
there.
pretty. So that's the sun, right? That's the
Yeah,
sun. I would say that's your like signature sun.
yeah, yeah. Oh no, our signature sun is the heart one, the one that you're wearing.
Oh, the heart
I,
one.
that's our logo. I filed a trademark on that.
Oh, that's because actually it's really nice. I love it. Even my daughter. And then you also have rings, right?
Yeah, we have a just the sun in a ring. Um, we've gotten a few requests. Right now, it's only in gold, but I'm getting them made in rose and the steel too because we've gotten requests, so they'll be available soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, what are the challenges that you see as a business? Oh, when did you start anyway, your business?
Uh,
The Sunkissed Pinay.
I launched it just this last June, just like in June. I just launched it. I was actually waiting for the trademark to be approved before I launched it because I was just so scared, um, just to be official and all that stuff. But yeah, we're relatively new business.
Okay, so you started during COVID. So how was it?
Yeah, that was it was scary because I was planning to do a bunch of Filipino festivals. I was planning to sell at a bunch of festivals, and then they all got canceled. My mom was actually not saying don't do it, but she was like worrying. She was just like, "Are you sure you
Mhm.
want to launch a business? You know, in the middle of pandemic." My mother-in-law was really like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." It's like I don't know when you believe in something, like
You have,
do it anytime, like whether there's a pandemic or not, you know.
mhm. Yeah, because because most people actually, what I've noticed is like most small businesses were started during the pandemic.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, a lot of. I mean, how many people do you know online are selling some kind of ube stuff on Facebook?
I know, right?
Like on my feed is like ube this, ube that. It's they look really good, but it's just funny. Like everybody became a baker in the pandemic.
The ube pandesal, right?
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, so but still, right? There's always opportunity during
I think so.
pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad. Like a lot of businesses got destroyed, but it also gave opportunities to a lot of new people. So
Hmm.
it's like it's good and bad, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is it so far? I mean, you've started June, it's July, August, and October now. So
Mhm.
how's the business going?
It's going fine. I mean, I noticed I do much better when I'm regularly on social media. It's such a pain. Social media is so hard. I mean, if it wasn't for my business, I don't think I would be on social media because it's so much work, you know.
Oh, see,
But it's so much work, I think. But at the same time, it's fun. Like I didn't think I would enjoy TikTok so much, but I do notice the more that I post on TikTok, the more I post on Facebook and Instagram, the business does a lot well, and it makes sense. I mean, if you can have the best product in the world, but if you are not doing anything, how is someone going to find it? Like
mhm.
how is anyone going to even know your product exists if you don't put it out this there? So I think my success depends, like, it correlates to how much effort I'm putting into social media, pretty much.
And yeah, actually, that's even I find it better now because I've been a blogger for 8 years, and most companies would come to us like to help them with promotion and advertising. And one
Mhm.
thing we notice about this situation right now in 2020 is that most businesses are doing great, even the small ones on social media because you don't need that big marketing budget or
Yeah,
that big advertising budget, right?
yeah. Like, do you follow Gary Vee? not
Yeah.
Valenciano, the other Gary V.
Who's that?
the,
Yeah.
the entrepreneur, not the entrepreneur Gary VEE. Do you know
Oh,
him?
no, no, no. I
He
haven't.
he really talks about like just putting as much content as you possibly can because
Mhm.
like just putting as much content out there as you possibly can because um yeah, that's how you get yourself known, which makes sense. Like I barely post on Twitter. I have like 12 followers or like 10 or something.
Mhm.
But like when I checked my analytics on my website, I had gotten one sale from there. So like, and it makes sense. Like you think that just because you have 0 followers or 5 followers that nobody sees your product, you have to just post your stuff. Like just do as much as you can, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that we could take advantage of because even you don't have a huge marketing budget, you
Yeah.
can actually um, be seen and get some
Yeah.
sales, right?
And it's free. It's free. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because I remember there was some memes that are actually saying before those who are online selling on Facebook, and they're like, "Oh, welcome to homeschooling," and there's like, "Oh, this is not online selling. This is the homeschooling," or like the
Oh,
teachers.
oh, the teachers are saying that?
No, they were actually laughing because we're so used to seeing people sell on social media, and now the teachers have to be on screen teaching their kids,
Yeah,
right?
like they pretty much have to be like influencers,
Exactly.
entertaining
Like,
and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, it's like the teachers are learning to talk to the monitor,
Yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. I felt bad for my daughter's teacher. Like I was listening to her because she's in first grade, and I was thinking they are not paying this teacher enough because she was singing. It was so cute because she was singing the alphabet in the tune of the Who Let the Dogs Out, and she was doing every letter. She was doing Who Let the A Out, and she went all the way to letter Z. I was like, wow, they need to give her a bonus. It was so cute, though. It was so cute.
It could have been viral already, right?
I know it should have been. It should have went viral.
Oh, we should be posting it, right?
Yeah, it was cute.
No, no, but that's the thing. It's like some teachers are like getting creative, especially the younger the I would say the teachers of the younger ones, because how many hours or how many minutes can they actually sit down and pay attention?
Yeah, I have to get on my kids' case. Like I have to check up on them because they will doze off or like they won't pay attention if I don't get on their case.
Oh, so you're the tiger mom now, huh?
No, no, I'm not even. I'm so bad. I'm not. I don't know. I have a I have a psychology degree and an accounting degree, and it never got me anywhere. So I'm not really big on education. You know, I mean, do good in school, but it's for me, it's not the. I'm not gonna get mad at them if they, my mom got mad at me if I didn't have an A. Like, it had to be straight A's, but I'm not gonna be like that. No,
Mhm. Yeah.
I guess I'm bad.
So,
I'm a bad mom
like,
that way. I'm
I'll see you like after 10 years.
huh?
After 10 years, let's see and go back to this video.
I know, right? We'll see.
Maybe your kids will be researching it. Mom, you said this.
I know. You can't get mad that I didn't get an A. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, what are the 5 tips that you could give to those who want to start their business right now?
Mm, I would tell them to, the younger you are, the more risks you can take. I mean, you
Uh-huh.
can take risks at any age. It's just harder when you have a mortgage, a car payment,
Yeah.
um, a family, 2 kids. I mean, you can still do it. But if you're just a teenager, if you're young, I mean, you should take as much risks as you can, especially if it's something you believe in and you have a lot of confidence in. and you have to have the right mindset, because like you have to go into this thinking like, I have a great product. I'm gonna make an amazing website and I'm gonna market it, and people are gonna see it and they're gonna love it, and I'm gonna make money. I mean, of course you can't predict the future, but you have to have that mindset and you have to really believe it. Because if you go into it thinking like, oh, what if nobody follows me? What if this website is too hard to make? Oh, this costs too much money. What if no one buys it? What if this, what if that? You already lost. You can't have that mentality if you're gonna have a business. You have to go into it confident and knowing you're gonna succeed. You know. Um, Also, you should really focus on yourself. Don't compare yourself to someone who's been in business for like 10 years. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, I'm still guilty of doing that sometimes. I mean, I just started and I sometimes look at them, they have 30,000 followers, but like you just can't. Everyone's on their own path. Like I mean, even if someone is selling something similar and they're doing great, the moment you focus on them, you already lost. And this is why I recommend Gary Vee. That's something that I've learned from him. He's very, very like motivational speaker. He has a lot of amazing tips, but that's one of them. Like he says, the moment that you focus on somebody else, you're already lost.
Yes.
Like, don't just focus on what you're doing. And like one of my cousins is like the perfect example. Like she's a physical therapist, and she does YouTube and TikTok and like everything, like all the social media. And when we started TikTok at the same time, and I think I was at like 3,000, 4,000 followers, and she was like at less than 100. And then she made it to 500, and she was at 500 for like a few months. And then all of a sudden, she's at 10,000. Like she passed me. I'm only at 5,000. So that's why it's like you can't focus on. You have to focus on just you. You know, she had a video that went viral, and like she's doing amazing now. Like she's doing better than me. You know, so it's like you can't focus on anyone else. And don't ever get comfortable with your business. Like if you're doing really well, don't ever think that like you can just relax and think that you're the best. Like no one is gonna come up and surpass you. You can never ever feel that way, because the moment you feel that way, someone will surpass you. Because that happened to me. That happened to me, and you just have to like always be at the top of your game. And if you can't handle that kind of pressure, then maybe you should just have a 9 to 5. Because I mean, hustle culture is really popular, but if you can't handle it, there's nothing wrong with just getting a stable job. You know, right now, it's very like out there, like live your dream, like do your thing, like you live just do whatever you want. But like for some people, they're content with just a regular job, or like being a nurse, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. So if you put 100% effort, but your heart is not into it, there's nothing wrong with getting a regular job. I think so. Did I freeze? Because you froze on my end.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's breaking up a little.
Okay.
Was I breaking up? I hope I wasn't breaking up.
Yep. Yep. I don't know. Am I good? Okay. We're good?
Kind of.
Breaking up? Kind of. Okay. Better now? Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so those are great tips. Would you like to invite our viewers to see your business, your jewelry?
Yeah, you can go to my website, sunkissedpinay.com. And I did create a coupon code for anyone who's watching from your channel. It's just Frugalista. So that's
Okay.
So it's 10% off if you use.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will do that one. Yep. Somebody said internet sucks, right?
Oh, were they able to
Now
hear
it
me?
happens.
Did they hear
But
me?
okay, so tell them again the coupon code and the discount.
Oh, okay. It's Frugalista is the coupon
Okay.
code, 10% off. And the
Okay.
website is sunkissedpinay.com.
Okay. So what are again the items that you sell in sunkissed.com?
Just a bunch of Filipino pride jewelry. Let me see. I have some with me right now. I should be able to.
Yeah, show it.
Oh, let's see. Ah, here's the Philippine heart. Oh, shush. Here
Oh,
you go.
yeah, that's the one that I got, right?
Oh,
But it's in stainless steel.
here, let me get the men's
Okay. Okay, guys. So see, we're gonna show you some of the jewelries of Sunkissed Pinay, and they also have a new one that their new line for men too, right,
ones. Yeah,
Maria?
yeah.
Yeah. So they have, because most of them are dainty. I've seen some earrings that are actually this small. They have rings. They do have bracelets. They you have a flag bracelet, but it's all in gold or silver. And what else do you have in there? Are you ready to show it to them?
Yeah, I have a few here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm here.
There you
Okay.
go.
So
Oh, those are the men line. The
this is the men's line. It's a dog tag with the sun and the stars. I have it in I have it in black too,
oh, thank you. It's very pretty.
and the stainless steel. I have this is our most popular one, just the regular Philippine sun necklace.
Yeah, that actually my daughter loves that. She's like, I want that one, mom. I said, yeah, we're gonna get one.
um, this one too. It's the Philippine flag. So the lines,
Mhm.
yeah, the lines are engraved on it, and the stars and the sun is cut out of it.
That's very pretty too. It's like I would say like an ID bracelet, right?
Yeah, kind of like a bar necklace,
Hmm.
but we have it in a bracelet too. Let me pull that out. So the bracelet is the same way, but it's curved a little bit, so it falls on your wrist nicely.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Um,
And actually, I've seen that you also have some. Is it like workout clothes outfit in there?
Workout clothes.
Yeah. Does it
Oh
look
yeah.
like?
Oh sheesh. Let me see. I can share my screen, right?
Yes. You can share
Okay.
it. Here we go. Can you share it? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is it coming out?
Um, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Let's see.
There you go. See, I love your website. Oh, there's the star earrings,
Thank
the
you.
sun earrings. I think I said right.
It was oh, the hoop earrings.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been meaning to add more to it. But yeah, this is something we designed. It's camouflaged with the. It's cute because the camouflage is hearts, but I put the Philippine sun in there too.
That's so cute.
This one is nice for your day in Filipino because I made the sun into the rainbow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, pride shirt.
Yeah, and yeah, this is just the style of our logo, the Philippine heart sun. You know what's funny? This took me like hours to design. Like when you see it now, it makes sense, but to when I designed it, that took me so long to make. But yeah, if you go on my site, like I pretty much have everything. Like if you go here, it has all of our jewelry. Oh, this is actually a new one. It's the Babayin strip.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, what
So
does it mean?
um,
What was it written?
you can customize it. This one in rose gold is Lakas. And
Mm,
this gold one is what is it? Malaya?
Malaya.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Malaya is free. There you go.
And then this one in sterling silver is Mariki.
Marikit.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can customize it. The price here is for up to 5 characters.
Oh, that's cool. I love it.
That's a new one. I actually just listed that one. I think last yesterday. So I haven't
Mhm.
really like announced it yet, but it's up there. I'm excited.
Okay, so guys, if you are watching, we got a special coupon code for you. So I'll be putting it once I put the video out on the side, I will put the in the description, I'll put the coupon code so you can use it and do check out Sunkissed Pinay's website, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. We really
Thanks
had a
for
great
having me.
time. Yes, thank you so much. We really had a great time tonight, and hopefully, you learned some things about Sunkissed Pinay and being an entrepreneur in this time of pandemic. So, again, see you next week on Getting Candid with Rochie. Good night.